This is going to be a lot, all right? So listeners and viewers out there, write it all down. Talk show host, DJ, content creator with 136,000 and growing YouTube subscribers, host, motivational speaker, lahat na. Wonder Woman. I love this person so much because of her heart, her journey, and she's very humble, very gorgeous. Let's all welcome Karen Bordador. Welcome to the show, my friend.
Hi, Jan, and to all the viewers or listeners of this awesome show. Thank you so much for having me. It's so funny to hear that I have so much like titles, but really, I'm just a person who's trying to enjoy life and, understanding that, this entire journey is supposed to be up and down, and I've accepted it. So, yeah.
Love
Hi,
that.
guys.
Love that. Woo! Woo! Grabe, Karen. I'm so excited because again, I've said this off time and I'm saying again, I am a fan. I love what you do.
Aw.
Since the DJ years. For all the listeners and viewers that you don't know Karen, she started off as one of the best, if I may.
Whoa.
Oh, one of the best. Totoo naman eh. You're one of the best DJs in the Philippines. And then if you can see, very gorgeous, very hot. So modeling before, and grabe, palakihin pa natin yung ulo ni Karen.
Hydrocephalus na. Joke.
Pero very humble, guys. Imagine she's very big, with a huge following. Social media really is blowing up. She's making hits, pero she's very humble, and she is with us in the show today. Karen, having said that, can you give us your brief journey? Who influenced or what influenced you? Your story, because we are so excited to know sino ba si Karen Bordador. The floor is yours, my friend.
All right, it sounds all magical, but getting to everywhere I've arrived, it took a lot of work and it took a lot of like hard times. So thank you so much for making it sound like such a happy and great thing. And every single thing I've done in my life have been through because of manifestation. I really envisioned all of that. But yeah, speaking of my story, I was a DJ before, and then I started off modeling. I even had an album for singing. Like I wanted to do a lot of things in the entertainment world, but really I took up college like business management master's degree. So that's how I started. But my mom was like, okay, you seem to want to do the arts, but finish college and you can do whatever you wanted. So I started modeling. I took a different direction, and then I wanted to speak up for myself. I said, posting for magazines wasn't enough. So I got radio. Again, I manifested that in months. And then after that, I got into TV, reality TV shows. Or one show, I did one reality TV show, and then I just got a lot of different movie and acting offers. And then something tragic happened to me. I got into jail because of really bad circumstances where I was like judged by the entire Philippines. And
which is something normal in the Philippines.
yeah, it's pretty normal. Like, when I got inside jail, or I call it Colombia, kasi kulong is like,
I love that.
jail.
I love that.
But in Colombia is, abroad. So I just wanted to lighten up the situation and called it Colombia. Or sometimes I call it Hong Kulong. Hong Kong. Like jail.
Love
So
that.
that was like 5 years of really, there's a live time and there's dead time. I wanted to be alive inside. So even though, it's
Wait,
a place.
Karen, 5 years. You were in prison 5 years. I didn't know that. I thought it
4 years and 10 months, but come on, that's just like 5 years. I mean,
right. I thought, I thought you spent time in jail like 2 to 3 years, but then
oh
wow,
no,
that's a lot.
2 to 10, oh my gosh, did I just say 10? 2 years, actually, first few months pa nga lang, I was thinking already, okay, this is a super absurd. I'm gonna be home in a few, or like even the first day, I was like, I was gonna go home and everything's fine. Pero it lasted 4 years and 10 months. And that was every day. My mindset na I'm gonna be home, I'm gonna be home. And it just prolonged. So, everything I'm doing now here were because I prepared for it. I wrote about it. Like I wrote in the diary how my life's gonna be now. So everything talaga, I prepared myself internally when I was inside.
Pero ang
So,
galing, no, Karen? Let me just have a commercial there.
okay.
You were in prison, and guys, it's not something nice, right? It's
No.
the reality. It's not movies, it's not TV show, it's not, it's not something scripted. It's the real deal. And now I'm hearing you were writing points that, things that you will do when you do get out, because at that moment you don't know, makakaalis pa ba ako rito or
Yeah.
something. Ang galing. If I were in your shoes, hindi ko
Yeah.
maiisip na, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I can't even, I'll be depressed. Paano mo nagawa yon?
Totoo yan. A lot of people, eventually, they just, rest to the idea na parang wala nang hope, wala nang mapupuntahan tong life na to. But I always believe na once you wake up, for another new day, it means that there's a new beginning that's about to happen. I'm not the type of person who believes it's gonna be the same thing over and over again, even though that was how it was inside. So I realized if I'm gonna like follow their entire schedule, wake up, eat, sleep, repeat, and I'm like, this is not the life I want. So I just tried to change it up a little bit. Like, kunyari, I wake up, I read a book that's super mind blowing, and then I start imagining things I want to do in the outside world. And I was like jotting my map of what could be, even though I'm here in what I see. Sabi ko, my imagination is stronger than reality. So it's not
Ooh,
like you're living a lie. It's more of like you're living for tomorrow. You know what I
love
mean? I
that.
mean, I'm living today. I'm working on it to get to tomorrow. Parang ganon. So,
You're looking beyond what eyes can
yeah.
see. Wow.
Yeah, even though, let's be honest, I had like an epic fail. Like, kunyari, for 4 years, 10 months, it wasn't a walk in the park. I had to deal with jail officers. I became a leader inside. I had to deal
Whoa,
with a
whoa,
lot
whoa,
of
wait,
bullet
wait. You
people.
became a leader inside a
Yeah, I
prison?
did. I know.
Wow. Ano ba
Very,
yan?
ano siya,
Do you have any
very,
like tattoos of like gang related leader?
very unexpected. Kasi syempre, I speak like this, I'm not the angas type of person. I do not mando people. Tapos, I'm very soft-spoken. So, it challenged me a lot to speak up more, to make hard decisions, and to think for many. Kasi normally, I've never been a leader. It's like being a mayor or like a politician, really.
Wow.
You have to give in to some people, but at the same time, like, there are gonna be a lot of other mad people. So how are you gonna balance that, diba? So I dealt with many lawless people for like 2 years, and I got white hair. It was that stressful. But I took it as part of my training. I took it as part of like the journey. So there were a lot of things I took up inside. Like I created a library. I, started teaching people how to read and sometimes write. There are a lot of things I tried my best to be busy with. Kasi my mindset is if you're somewhere, then you have a role to play and you have to play it well. So I just don't know, what am I today? But if I'm gonna be that person, I'm gonna take it to heart. Para,
Wow.
I don't
Hindi,
know.
hindi,
For me, kasi
did you not question
straightforward.
God and where you
Yeah,
are at the moment? Because I mean, these questions are coming from the context of, as a human being, you're
yeah,
doing well, and because I know you, you're a model. You have the best things at that moment, and then sobrang opposite ng where you are.
true,
From a
true,
hotel
true.
to a prison cell, from being a personality that people listens to and follow, to like a gang, no, in a prison leader, like, did you question your own identity, or your beliefs in God?
Sinasabi ko kay Lord, Lord, bakit mo ako nilagay dito? Hindi talaga ako bagay dito. I'm like the odd man out, seriously. Like super talagang even the way I speak, sobrang ang layo. But I told myself, uh, God's not really gonna reply to you. He won't. But he will, shower you blessings when you do the right thing. I feel like kasi nga we have a role, and if we're playing the role correctly, that's when he's going to make paramdam na you're doing the right thing, girl, you're doing the right thing. So, but if you do the opposite of that, or like you're not, listening to the calling, even if as simple as, I don't know, like helping someone out, and he already brought that person to you and you didn't do anything, then he's gonna be like, all right, you're not getting what you're supposed to do in there, so I'm not gonna give you the blessing. So that's what I felt like whenever I do good things inside, then I feel like, okay, I think that's what he wanted me to do today. So I just thought, okay, maybe he placed me in here to contribute whatever I learned in the outside world. So it's, modeling, even modeling, I taught people how to pose. Kasi we
Really?
would have,
Inside?
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Because we would have beauty pageants and I'd be like, okay, I'm so itchy to get the camera kasi people don't end up with any pictures. And in my
Right.
mind, when you get out of here, I wanted to show your family members na you actually did something that's out of the box, diba? Something outside your comfort zone and you've grown. So sabi ko, I'll take photos. I did. I took shots and then the jail officers used those photos to submit to the higher levels na they had a program. But to me, it was for the people inside to have remembrance na pictures niyan. So I took really awesome shots of their gowns, like how to pose, etc. So yung mga simple na ganon, may contributions, I felt
Ang
like,
galing.
okay, nagamit ko yung mga alam ko sa labas.
Well, obviously you've really changed your stay there. And then what happened when you were, blessed by your freedom? At last, nakalaya ka na. What happened? How did you first, what did you do?
First thing na I did when I stepped out of Colombia was I danced. I really danced. Like I really ran around, like
Wow.
I was like, yeah, I was super screaming. I was just so happy. And I looked at the sun. I looked at it for the first time without any bars in between, So it sounds so simple looking at the sun. But when you've been locked up for so long, you don't see anything in the sky on its own. There's a barrier. So I looked at it and I looked at it with appreciation. I told myself, I'm gonna enjoy you every single day of my life. I'm gonna enjoy everything in the outside world and I'm gonna be grateful. So I did that, and then when I got inside the van, because my mom had me picked up, and my mom gave me a phone. It's my first phone ever since then. I've not seen a phone that's mine. We're not allowed to hold one because that's a violation. And when I held it, I was so excited, but it kept slipping off my hand. It did, like for the first 2 months, it kept falling off my hand.
Hindi
Kasi
ka nasanay.
aside from hindi ka sanay, may mindset, parang hindi naman trauma. I don't wanna say it's trauma, pero parang once you hold the phone, nanginginig ka kasi you're not allowed to hold any gadget. So I'm like, whoosh! So nabasag siya. But anyway, it was an
Wow.
old iPhone, so it's all good. My mom was forgiving. But with that phone, I took my first few photos and I videoed myself na I got out already. So that was the first vlog I've ever done. And I really told myself, this new beginning of mine. I'll start a channel and vlog it. So that's what I did.
Wow. You mentioned you creating content,
Yeah.
vlogging and really making content that shows the new Karen, the new you. I'm excited, and I know our listeners and viewers are excited to know how to become a successful content creator. Now, the reason why I'm excited to know about this is because not everyone gets a second chance, right? Especially on
Yeah.
your case, you were a big name already, and then something happens. Especially, this is a controversial thing. People will cancel you, and some of them did. Some of them judged you, and
A lot. A lot of them did.
yes, I know. You to have a powerful comeback, and you are creating waves after waves, making hits after hits. Hindi yun normal. So literally, I'm excited to know also, how to create a successful content and how to become a successful content creator. The floor is yours, my friend.
Content creation, my gosh, I think I've just been on it like for a year. Yeah. And all my social media accounts, I started it off with zero followers for a year. So everything I'm doing now, it's all growing. I keep telling myself I'm rebuilding. It's like a phoenix, like I burnt and then I'm alive again, more beautiful than ever. So, I haven't really seen a lot of videos of other vloggers. I started off with zero knowledge of what the competition is, competition quote unquote. And I didn't know who to want to be. Pero I knew who I wanted to be. I wanted to be someone that people be inspired of. Like, I wanted people to watch something na parang, okay, I can be just like her. I can start anew. I don't wanna remain in the life that I have. When I watch her video, I'm gonna feel alive. So
Ooh.
that's the context of what I envision for things na I put out in this world. Kasi feeling ko that's what my purpose is.
Mm.
When God sent me out, like I really promised to him that I'm gonna let people feel inspired, like especially those that felt or feel that they're in jail, because there are a lot of people that are here in the outside world, they feel locked up. As
Mm.
simple as work from home, they feel locked up. And in my mind, you should be grateful that you even have work, that you're even in the comforts of your home. But a lot of people, because their mind is all dark, I want to brighten that up. Kaya
Ooh.
that was my mindset. So everything that I put out, I'm gonna ask myself, will this make someone happy? Will this make someone feel inspired to start anew? So there, that's the heart of my vlogs and my
Wow.
content. Yeah.
Wow. Karen, follow up. Simple lang to. Um,
Ah,
sa lahat ng I'm losing words because I know how how gaano kagrabe yung pinagdaanan mo eh. The magnitude of it. And then I'm amazed because how you are really touching people's lives in the content that you're creating right now. You are not just, connecting to them. You're making an impact. I know there's a lot who are maybe similar in the same situation or still being feeling downcast of whatever happened in their life, and nandito ka, you're bringing in the light. And ano yung tip na pwede mong i-share sa lahat ng, let's not go into specifics, pero lahat ng they feel that wala nang hope. They feel na there's no light anymore. There's no good thing that will ever happen in their lives at the moment. Coming from you, my friend.
for everyone that believe that they're stuck in a hole and they can't seem to get up. Oh, it's just a mindset here. Like, the ladders you have to take, no one's gonna drop that ladder for you. Nobody's gonna bring that light to you. It's really just you creating a different type of paradigm. And your eyes have to open up, because sometimes we're so stuck in our world, we forget to realize that there's miracles. And sometimes God makes us want to create those miracles for ourselves. What I do is I romanticize my situation. Like, kunyari, it's so damn hard, it's so damn awful and pathetic. Then I say, you know what, I'm gonna be a hero in my own story. So then I'm gonna, imagine how life is so low, and then it's gonna climax eventually, and then there's gonna be a happy ending. So I create the story in my mind. Pero kasi if you assume that things will turn extremely bad already, you've already set that storyline for you also. So it's the same thing. The effort of creating a beautiful story in your head is the same as creating a pathetic story in your head. So what are you gonna
Ooh!
choose?
Ang
Diba?
lakas nun! I love that, Karen. It's amazing. Knowledge bomb after knowledge bomb. I can feel the power and authenticity. Grabe! Wow. But, Karen, we are not
Yeah.
done yet. We started with your
Okay.
story, dwelling in the meat, giving us powerhouse values. I mean, when I'm listening, I'm having goosebumps. Sobra
Oh,
ka. Well, half of it because you're so beautiful, and then half of it is because of the the essence of what you're saying. But we're not done yet.
bola din. Bola to si Jan.
Yeah. This is the part where we will play a game. It's called the
Okay,
Creative Fast Talk. Okay. How we play this is I'm going to be asking you questions, and you're not allowed to spend much time thinking what the right answer would be. First word that
okay.
comes into your mind, shoot. Game?
Okay, game.
All right. Okay. Don't worry. Good, clean fun to. Nothing naughty or something.
Damn it! I wanted something else. No,
Okay.
joke lang.
Bringing the other set of questions.
Joke lang.
All right. All right. Question number 1. Sun
Okay,
or snow?
sun.
All right. Oh, gusto mo talaga yung mainit, no? Because of the
Actually,
story, right?
I like the cold, pero kasi the sun kasi it can be depressing at times. Yung parang masyado. At saka malamigin ako eh.
Oh,
Nahihilig ako
okay.
agad.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Sige. Next. Karen, are you structured or chaotic?
Chaotic, structured.
Oh, sige. Oh, sige.
Organized mess ako.
Ah,
Organized mess.
okay, okay, okay. Uy, oo, meron ganyan. Yung you think that everything's all around, but you know that they're in the
Yeah.
proper place to be. Tama, di
I
ba?
know where it's supposed to be. Like,
Mm,
I have tens and millions of things in my head, but I know I'm gonna be able to do everything. So I'm an organized mess.
love that. I love that. Combination. Bago yun, ha? Sa 105th episode natin, ikaw lang ang sumagot ng ganyan. So,
Really?
yes, yes. Tama yon. Ang galing. Karen, if you're an animal, what animal would you be and why?
I'd be a lion.
Okay. Okay,
Kasi
why?
I'm the king of the animal planet.
What?
I don't know.
Ano, bakit
Uh,
may Animal Planet? Ano yun?
wala lang. Hindi kasi dun sa ano sa Colombia, when they welcome me, they said, "Welcome to the animal planet." And kasi everyone's caged up like crazy
Yeah,
animals,
yeah.
you know what I mean? And then I would tell myself, I'm a lion in this
Ay,
animal planet.
grabe, ang mindset and conditioning mo doon, no?
But
Grabe
I'm
ka
not.
talaga.
I'm seriously not a lion, pero like I'm a little, I don't know, like tiny thing. But syempre, in your mind,
Yeah,
you wanna show you're a lion.
love that, love that. Next, Karen, popcorn and movies or dinner and dancing?
Ooh, popcorn in movies. I used to
Wow.
go out a lot and do all the dancing, but then I realized you really just enjoy life. I mean, now, okay, I've changed na my scene eh. I enjoy movies and just having popcorn.
Oh,
It's a
since you
simple
answered
thing.
that,
Uh,
name your top 3
yeah.
movies of all time.
Okay. Indiana Jones 1, 2, and 3. Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3. And then the third one, there's just too many. I like thriller movies. I won't say specifically what, but thriller action films. Those
Wow,
are
Back to the Future India. Have you seen the
the
Michael
fourth
J.
one.
No, Michael J. Fox and what's his name of the scientist? They get
Oh,
together in a Comic
yeah.
Con.
I think I've seen some videos. Yeah, I think I have. I love reunions.
Yeah, kasi si Michael J. Fox at the moment, 'di ba? I think he has Parkinson's disease.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
everybody like, pero okay
Full
pa
epic.
siya. Pero everybody was like clapping. It was a heartwarming scene.
Yeah. Emmett Brown.
Yeah,
You're
yeah, yeah.
what a doctor. Doc.
All right.
But Doc Martin, tama
Yeah, si
ba?
Doc Martin. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, and
Next.
he looks old then, he still looks old now.
He still looks like a scientist, like
He looks
a genius scientist who creates a lot
yeah.
of weird things. Okay, next, Karen, what are you afraid of?
Maybe I'm afraid of having long-term fear.
Uy.
You know what? I'm not even afraid of dying, honestly. Now at this point, I'm not. No. Sorry, I'll change that all. Afraid of my dog dying. Yun na lang. Kasi
Wow.
I just have a
Wow.
dog and I realized we have pets and we love them so much, but we have a short span of life
Mm,
for them. Like they're
mm,
only gonna be there for 10 to 15 years. So I'm like, what did I just do? I just
right.
doomed myself for, eventual sadness. But then I just told myself na parang, I'm just gonna enjoy this time with my dog. I love him so much.
Yes. Oh. Next, Karen, What is the weirdest food you've tried so far?
Weirdest food. Hmm. Gosh, if it's too weird, I won't even try to remember it anymore.
Ah,
Yeah, I don't recall. If it's so weird, I'll just say and then like
okay,
throw it away
okay. Okay, next. What is something that is always inside your bag when you were a little girl?
a little. Eyeliner.
Wow, kikay
It's funny.
talaga.
It sounds funny, pero yung eyeliner kasi has been my trademark. As in, ever since I was a kid, I've already had this kind of eyeliner. So it will never change. Kahit na mag-change yung season, how they put eyeliners, I would always make it this way and I don't care about trends.
Wow. Again, very beautiful. You have my
Haha,
vote.
thank you.
Okay, this last question may be something serious depending on how you take it. All right?
Okay.
If you have the power to bring back someone back from the dead, who would it be and why? Anybody. Doesn't need to be relative. Anybody in the whole wide world.
Okay. Then I probably have Jesus come back just
Ooh.
so I can have a conversation with him. Ask him what's the plan. And
Baka
I
magulat ka pag sinagot niya, okay, here's the plan, my dear.
oh my, but not just for me, but for the entire world. Kasi parang there's so much good and evil. I mean, like, I know it's all part of the plan, even though people are battling the evil or people are battling the good. Parang to me, it's all part of how to make this entire world colorful. And I just want to know, I want to be in the plan. Oh, and then what's gonna happen next?
Love that, love that. Grabe Again, sa 105th episode, ikaw pa lang ang nagbigay ng ganyang perspective. And I love
Really?
it. Yes,
Oh,
yes. I love it. I am, grabe, sobra akong satisfied sa episode na to. Well, Karen, thank you so much for giving us
thank
your
you.
story, giving us values, and having a good time with us here in the show. I know you have a lot of shows, social media, events, projects. Please promote. The floor is yours.
I'd love for you guys to watch the newest channel of, ABS-CBN. It's called the Pi Channel, Pinoy Interactive Entertainment Channel. And as what I just mentioned, it's interactive. So I have a talk show there, Mondays to Fridays, 9 to 11 p.m. I hope you guys watch. We talk about a lot of relationship problems, family problems. We have like a concert there. So it's a hodgepodge of stuff. Now we try to give value to everything that's happening in this world as we talk about it. So maganda talaga siya. Plus, I will be able to shout you guys out on national TV. But we are worldwide. So yeah, I am Pi Official on the YouTube channel. And for me, you guys can follow me, Karen Bordador, on YouTube. I hope you guys subscribe and don't skip ads. It's gonna help me out when it comes to content creation. And on Facebook, it's Karen Bordador Official. On Twitter, Karen_Bordador, as well as Instagram and TikTok at Karen Bordador with no space. So I hope you guys follow me in all social media platforms. And I respond, especially if you guys are having a a downtime. So yeah, I'm just hoping to make this place a better world. So thank you so much.
Wow, guys, please do connect with Karen. I'm sure she can help you in your journey towards success. Always remember, have a positive outlook in life. Smile. God bless you. Bye.
Hey, bye guys.